Okay, Facebook and YouTube family. First, you do have to forgive me for shooting my video vertically, because I know a lot of times people complain about that. But today I'm actually doing it for a reason. This is my entire collection of Dracaenas. And that's basically a plant species, and I've actually found some things about it that I did not know when I began to do proper research. Because a few of these plants in this particular family, I guess, or genus, as I guess they would call it, a lot of times their common names indicate they have an origin like in Asia, because the plant to my right, which is this one, I've always known it as a Chinese dragon tree. But when I did my proper research, come to find out, it's actually truthfully known as a Madagascar dragon tree. So whoever said it's a Chinese dragon tree, I don't know where that came from, but it's actually incorrect. And then coming over here, I've always known that as a lucky bamboo plant. And typically, whenever I've seen it, I usually see it like at, Chinese restaurants or Asian restaurants. And I'm not saying nothing negative about those places, but, it kind of just, if you don't know no better, or if you just run off of assumptions, you would assume it was almost like an Asian plant, because you just commonly, I guess if you don't do the scientific research, I don't know if that's making me look ignorant or not, but, when you finally do the research, it's actually not really a true bamboo. I mean, they call it that, but really it's not. It's part of the Dracaena family, and each and every one of these plants originate from Africa. Like I said, I'm not making no big deal about it. I'm just saying, just so it's known. So you see here, I have about, let's see, 1, 2, and some are missing because there's a few outside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll start with the first one. This is known as Dracaena Fragrans, I believe. And the common name is just basically, they call it a corn plant. And these are very easy to grow. A lot of times when you see them, they're in like mixed potters, like the one you see here, meaning it have like the corn plant and then something at the base of it, which for mine, these are, it's a cutting of a golden pothos. Everyone knows it came from here. I simply cut it, rooted it, and now it's, it's growing in here, and it has established itself very well. I do this, a lot of times I show people, but this particular root is the strongest one. When you see me grab it, look at it. I'm pulling. You can see I'm actually physically pulling. It's not coming. So it's locked in. As I mentioned earlier, this is commonly known as a lucky bamboo plant, but it's a Dracaena, Sanderiana. This is I always mix these two up because they look kind of similar, but they're not. This is my Lemon Line Dracaena. And this may actually be a more mature lemon lime. It's just a little bit taller. I don't want to give you guys false information. And then here is my Limelight Dracaena. Dracaena Marginata. Which I've always known it as a Chinese dragon tree, but it's actually a Madagascar dragon tree. And then here is, it's a form of a Dracaena fragrance, but it's labeled as Dracaena Dorado, like Dorado. And it looks like a corn plant, but what makes it a little bit different is it has this the outer edge of it has that, see that lime? And it's only on the outer edge. So that's what, differentiates it from this one. And it's certainly not here, because this is like a smaller leaf structure. This is actually one of my favorite plants. I'm going to pick it up for a second. just like how it looks. I've had it about a year. Actually, almost over a year. It's very easy. It does, the only thing that you do see, it does get browning on the leaves every once in a blue moon. A lot of Dracaenas do that. Sometimes if you overwater them, or if they're not in the proper soil. And then here, it's a simple Dracaena, but I've had this one, almost one of my longest lasting ones as well. It's a Dracaena Janet Craig. And these are kind of underrated because what I like about them, you don't do nothing with them. I literally water this thing like once a month, if that much. You see how shiny it is. It's extremely healthy, so it does not take a lot out of you. So those are my little Dracaenas. Like I say, counting it, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's about 8 that you can see here on screen. And I have a larger Chinese. See, I said Chinese. I have a larger Madagascar Dragon Tree outside as well. So I got quite a few of them. I love Dracaenas. And then what I've recently heard is that some snake plants, they've actually changed, like the Sanderiana collection. They claim that they're actually part of the Dracaena family. So that's going to be hard for me to make that change because I know them as Sanderiana. So I'm probably never going to make that change. I'll just always call them Sansevieras or snake plants. But according to the recent scientific, explanation, or how they always come up with these studies or amendments, they say it is actually a Dracaena. Snake plants, anything in that Sansevieria family has been mislabeled or misidentified. So I just kind of wanted to share this. This is, I love my Dracaenas, love them. You can see by the number that I have. And like I said, this is not all of them. So hopefully you all enjoyed this little video. Just do your research. Like I say, so many times with these common names, we just go by what we hear. And you just make assumptions. And then when you actually do your research, come to find out, some of these common names do not reflect the true origin of where these plants come from. So I'm about to get out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Pardon me for shooting vertically, but I did it just to keep the shot a certain type of way. So I love you all. Thank you for supporting my channel. Until next time. All right.